All right, let's say that I say, give me some values for x and y that would make this equation true. X plus y is 4. So what values would make this true? Well, we could say, hey, what about 2 plus 2? What about 3 plus 1? What about 5 plus negative 1? Ooh, you weren't expecting that, were you? So all these different bits, these points that we're plugging in, are solutions. Well, we want a way of organizing it or a way of setting it up. Well, to do that, we sometimes make what we call, and we've discussed, the T-chart to plug in points that make it work. So we could say, okay, when x is 2, y is 2. And then we could write that as the ordered pair 2, 2. We could say, what about 4? When x is 4, y would have to be 0. Write it as the ordered pair 4, 0. And what if we say negative 3? Negative 3 plus what? You're like, I don't know. Well, negative 3 plus y equals 4. How would we solve this? Oh, we would add 3. We'd move it to the other side. And we would get 7. So negative 3, 7 would be a solution. So again, we use the T-chart sometimes to figure out the points, and then we write them as ordered pairs. So let's give me some values for x and y that would make this equation true. Okay. Well, again, I'm going to make a T-chart, and I'm usually going to pick x. Let's say x is, if you tried to do y, that'd be a little difficult. So x, let's go with the negative 1. Well, y is equal to negative 1 plus 2, which would be 1. What if x happens to be 0? Well, 0 plus 2 is 2. What if x is 3? 3 plus 2 makes y 5. So we have the ordered pair negative 1, 1, 0, 2, and the ordered pair 3, 5. Those are points that are on the line y equals x plus 2. Now, is the point 2, 5 a solution to x plus y equals 5? Well, if you plug in 2 here plus 5, does that equal 10? No. 2, 5 is not a solution. Okay? These points that you and I were finding back here, that's a solution to that equation, as is 0, 2, as is 3, 5. Those are solutions to the equation. All right, so we now want to say, well, which ordered pairs below are solutions to the equation y equals 2x plus 1? So I've given you 3 ordered pairs, and I'm saying, hey, is this point a solution to y equals 2x plus 1? Well, to figure that out, we're simply going to take x being 2 and y being 5 and plug it into that equation and say, hey, does it work? Okay, so let's take the equation. Here it is, y equals 2x plus 1. It says y is 5. So there's y is 5 equals 2 times x is what? 2 plus 1. Is that true? Yes, that's true. That means, yes, that guy is a solution to the equation y equals 2x plus 1. Let's plug in 3, 1 into the equation 2x plus 1. So y is 1, x is 3. Does that work? No. 1 is not equal to 6 plus 1. No, that guy is not a solution to the equation y equals 2x plus 1. Well, let's try this guy. Plug in, okay, Cecil gave you some negative numbers. X is negative 2, y is negative 3. So y is negative 3, x is negative 2. Let's see, negative 3. What's 2 times negative 2? Negative 4. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. Yes, it works. That guy is a solution to the equation y equals 2x plus 1. All right, let's do it with x minus y equals 2. So we have the equation x minus y equals 2. X is 2. Y is 0. Does that equal 2? Yes. So that's true. X minus y equals 2. Plug in x being 3 minus a negative 1. Does that equal 2? Well, minus a negative changes to plus. That's 4. That doesn't work. No. What about 6, 2? And yes, we could see 6 minus 2 isn't going to give us 2. But if we plug it in, doesn't work. So only the 2, 0 worked. Now, this time we're going to fill in the T-chart for the equation x minus y equals 3. We got to fill in the T-chart. This makes it a little more difficult, and we have to really concentrate on what we're doing. So it said, hey, x is 1, what's y? Well, if I take this equation, and let's do it right here. It said x is 1, find me y. So 1 minus y equals 3. Well, we move our 1 over. This is why we learned the skill. The opposite of y is 2. The opposite of y is 2. That means y is negative 2. So that would be a negative 2. What about when x is 4? Okay, well, I take my equation and I say, okay, I got to put the x as a 4. I now solve it. I get the opposite of y is negative 1. Therefore, that means y is a positive 1. Now, let's do it where they give us the y value. So we'll do it right here. X minus y equals 3. They gave me the y being a 6 here. So I have x minus 6 equals 3. Add my 6, add my 6. I have x is 9. And finally, we have to do it again. X minus y equals 3. It says, what about when the y is a 5? So I have x, I'm trying to find, minus the y, which is 5, equals 3. Add my 5, sloppy 5, sorry about that, 8. And that's 8. Okay. You must slow down and take your time on those and work out the equation, solving for the variable in those situations. It's easy to make mistakes on those. So make sure you slow down and concentrate.